Yeah. That's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Every year somebody tells me I should slow down, like comfort's the reward and ambition's something you grow out of. I nod, smile, change the subject, same routine, cause explaining hunger to people who don't feel it gets exhausting. They see the wins, I see the gaps, the distance left, the unfinished business, the goal still sitting in my chest. Not because I'm unhappy, let's make that clear. I just know what I'm capable of and I ain't fully there yet. And maybe that's a blessing, maybe satisfaction's overrated in small doses. The second I stop chasing, the second I stop learning, the second I stop growing, something important starts burning out. Push a little harder, stay a little later, risk a little more than yesterday. Fall a little farther, get a little wiser, then get right back up again. I ain't done, not even close. I still got something left to prove. Another level to move. Yeah. Ran into an old mentor at a downtown fundraiser. Asked me if the dream matched the version I imagined. Good question, had to think longer than expected. Truth is every goal to rise wearing different clothes than you projected. Some things got better, some got heavy, and nobody tells you responsibility scales with opportunity. But I take it, every bit the pressure too, because carrying weight beats wondering what would've happened if I didn't. That's real, not motivational, just honest. The view gets bigger, so does everything attached to it. One more lesson, one more scar, one more reason to keep climbing. One more mountain, one more horizon, somewhere past the one I'm seeing. I ain't done, not even close. I still got something left to prove. Another level to move. What if the next level isn't bigger? What if it's better? I figure that out when I get there. No finish line, no final chapter, no perfect version waiting ahead. Just another chance to become somebody I haven't met yet. Not even close, still got something left to prove. I ain't done, not even close, still another level to move. And if I reach it, I'll probably build another one, yeah. Some people chase a destination. I got attached to the climb. No, you don't get credit for believing now. Everybody loves a comeback once it's already happened. Once the hard part's over and the risk looks attractive, now they talking like they knew, like they saw the vision too. Funny, I remember different conversations in those rooms. Back then it was be careful, back then it was slow down. Back then it was every reason why I should turn around. Now it's handshakes, now it's stories, now it's I always knew. Success got a funny way of improving other people's memory too, and that's alright. I ain't bitter, I just notice things. The climb teaches observation better than comfort ever could. Now they wanna ride, now they wanna claim it, now they wanna say they saw the path, now they wanna celebrate it. Where were you when it looked like nothing? When the doubt got loud, now the lights are on. Everybody loves the view. Funny how that works out. Funny how that works out. Private party in the hills, whole city underneath us. Everybody talking money, everybody talking futures. Met somebody with a smile, dangerous enough to matter. The kind that makes a confident man start checking his answers. She said, I seem focused, I said probably too much. She said, ambition's attractive till it starts asking for blood. That's a line, I felt that more than I wanted to. Some dreams take so much space, they start renting out your soul. And still, I do it again, that's the crazy thing. Knowing all the costs and somehow still wanting everything. One more level, one more risk, one more thing to put in motion. One more reason not to listen when fear starts talking. Where were you when it looked like nothing? When the doubt got loud, now the lights are on, everybody loves the view. Funny how that works out. Funny how that works out. Maybe validation feels good, maybe that's human. I just don't want it from people who weren't there when it mattered. No shortcuts, no rescue, no lucky break to point toward. Just long nights and the version of me that refused to fall. Where were you when it looked like nothing? Where were you when the doubt got loud? Now the lights are on, everybody loves the view. Funny how that works out. And somehow they call it love, and somehow they call it love. And somehow they call it love. The people who believe early still sound different when they say congratulations. You can call it confidence if you want. Truth is, I got tired of waiting for the green light. Tired of watching cautious people tell me how to live right. Everybody got concerns when the dream sounds expensive. Nobody volunteers to carry the regret if you don't chase it. So I stopped asking, started moving, started making peace with uncertainty. Funny thing about fear gets quieter, not when you beat it, when you stop treating it like authority. That's the difference, most people never notice. They negotiate with doubt until it starts feeling normal. I couldn't do it, not anymore. I'd rather lose betting on myself than win playing somebody else's game. One more risk, one more jump, one more reason not to hesitate. One more chance, one more shot, one more door I gotta break. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. If I fall, I'll know it. But if I never try, I'll never forget it. That's the part I can't live with. Met a woman at a rooftop lounge overlooking the harbor. She asked me what success looked like. I laughed harder than I should've. 5 years ago I would've answered instantly. Now I got too many answers for the question to stay simple. She said that's growth, I said maybe. She said that's a dodge, I said probably. Then we spent the next hour arguing over ambition, like it was a person we both dated and never fully got over. And honestly, that felt familiar. Some things never leave, they just change clothes and show up later. Stay curious, stay hungry, stay uncomfortable enough to move. Stay reckless, stay stubborn, stay foolish enough to improve. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. If I fall, I'll know it. But if I never try, I'll never forget it. That's the part I can't live with. Maybe certainty is overrated. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe the people waiting for guarantees miss the best parts. No roadmap, no rescue, no perfect answer waiting there. Just instinct and another chance to become somebody new. If I'm wrong, I'll own it. If I fall, I'll know it. But if I never try, I'll never forget it. That's the part I can't live with. And that's exactly why I'm still all in. Some people need proof before they move. I need movement before I believe. I didn't come here for closure. I didn't come here for closure. Everybody thinks old feelings disappear in a straight line. Like one day you wake up and they're gone without a fight. That's a nice story, would've saved me some trouble. Reality's a little messier when memories get involved. Saw your name mentioned casually, shouldn't have mattered. Funny how the smallest things can still create a reaction. Not because I want it back. Let's kill that rumor now. Some roads stay closed because you finally learn where they lead. And I did the hard way, the only way it sticks. Some lessons gotta leave scars if they're gonna be convincing. One old photo, one old song, one old version hanging on. One bad habit, one weak second. That's all it really takes. I don't miss you, I miss the feeling. Don't miss us, I miss believing. Big difference. Big difference. Took me years to see it. Met somebody new a few months back. Nothing dramatic, no chaos, no confusion, no emotion, no gymnastics. At first it felt strange, I kept waiting for the catch. Like peace was something temporary that would eventually collapse. She laughed when she wanted, left when she meant it. Said what she was thinking without making me decode it. And that hit me harder than expected. Sometimes healthy feels unfamiliar after enough dysfunction. Funny how that works, funny what you learn. Some fires burn bright, some actually keep you warm. No mixed signals, no guessing games, no wondering where I stand. No chasing shadows, no second meanings, just somebody holding my hand. I don't miss you, I miss the feeling. I don't miss us, I miss believing. Big difference. Big difference. Took me years to see it. Maybe that's what healing is. Not forgetting, just finally telling the truth about what happened. Let it be, leave it there. Not every chapter needs repair. Some stories end, so better ones can finally begin. I don't miss you, I miss the feeling. I don't miss us, I miss believing. Big difference. Big difference. Took me years to see it, and now I finally mean it. Yeah. The hardest goodbyes aren't to people, yeah. They're to the illusions you built around them. That's what everybody keeps saying. They say I should be happy now, like happiness is permanent. Like reaching one destination means the search is finally finished. I don't blame them, from the outside it looks different. People see momentum, they don't see the questions riding with it. Every new level, every new room, every new opportunity comes with something to lose. And nobody mentions that, they only talk about gain. Funny how success gets discussed like it's a one-way exchange. A little higher, a little farther, a little more than yesterday. A little faster, a little stronger, still chasing something I can't name. Maybe I love the climb more than the view. Maybe that's why I keep moving the way I do. Maybe I was never chasing the finish line. Maybe I was chasing proof. Yeah, yeah. Met a woman at a charity gala by the waterfront, smart enough to make confidence feel temporary. She asked me what I do, I gave her short version. She said, no, what keeps you going? Different question, caught me off guard, nobody asked that. Most people stop at the surface and call it understanding. I thought about it longer than expected and realized I didn't have a clean answer ready. Maybe it's ambition, maybe it's fear, maybe it's the feeling of becoming someone year after year. And maybe that's enough. One more chapter, one more risk, one more version of myself. One more lesson, one more reason not to put the dream on a shelf. Maybe I love to climb more than a view. Maybe that's why I keep moving the way I do. Maybe I was never chasing the finish line. Maybe I was chasing proof. If I got everything tomorrow, would I finally sit still? I honestly don't know. No finish line, no final form, no perfect version waiting ahead. Just another mountain and the person I become climbing it. Maybe I love to climb more than a view. Maybe that's why I keep moving the way I do. Maybe I was never chasing a finish line. Maybe I was chasing proof. Or maybe I just love who I become on the way there. Some people dream about arriving. I dream about becoming